Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about unfortunate love was how Malishka cried after Rishi ignored her for Lakshmi, and this increased Malishka's hatred for Lakshmi. So let's continue from there. Rishi is coming downstairs from upstairs. He says to himself that Malishka is becoming strange these days and she is not understanding Lakshmi. He says nobody even understands Lakshmi in this house. He sees Lakshmi sitting at the temple and he asks her that what is she doing. Lakshmi says she was taking the cinder from the goddess idol's feet. She asks Rishi to fill her forehead with the cinder since he is already here. Rishi fills Lakshmi's forehead with the cinder and a song plays in the background. Rishi looks at Lakshmi and asks if there's any fast that the husband can keep for his wife. Lakshmi says yes. She says respecting your wife and getting her respected, taking care of her always. She says the big fast that the husband can do for his wife is to make his wife not feel lonely when she comes to his house leaving her family. She says this is the fast that the husband can do for his wife. Rishi asks Lakshmi that do I keep this fast for you? Lakshmi says yes, you do it every day by respecting me and protecting me, and that is why you are Lakshmi's fate. Rishi says then you are Rishi's fate because I am sitting with you because you always saved me. Lakshmi feels weak. Rishi asks Lakshmi to break her fast, but Lakshmi says she cannot break her fast now and she will see the moon and she will break the fast saying Rishi. Rishi says to Lakshmi that I will break your fast now because you are feeling weak, but Lakshmi says she is fine and she asks Rishi to go. Rishi leaves and he collides with Bani and he asks that where is Bani going to? Bani says she is going to her sister. Bani rushes to Lakshmi and tells Lakshmi that she has to tell her something. She asks Lakshmi for a hug and she tells Lakshmi that Ayush and Shalu are boyfriend and girlfriend. Lakshmi asks what and Rishi hears them. Mukesh comes to Lakshmi and says Grandma is calling her. Rishi asks Lakshmi to come. Bani thinks that brother-in-law overheard them and he might get angry. Rano says that the moon has vanished. A lady asks that when will the moon come? The priestess says it will come soon. Rano asks the cloud to go to a side and she asks that what is your problem? She asks the cloud to move away for 5 minutes and let the moon appear. Virendra says the moon will come soon and Rano says it is not coming on time. Grandma says to Rano that the moon has come, seeing Lakshmi and Rishi coming. Grandma asks Lakshmi if she is fine, and Lakshmi says yes. Grandma tells Virendra that 4 to 5 minutes are difficult to spend when one is fasting, and Virendra calls the dancers. The guys comes there and dances. Balwinder is one of the dancers and he looks at Lakshmi. Ayush looks at the dancers. Kiran sees Balwinder and she thinks that Balwinder will die and she will make my daughter die too for coming back to the house. Ayush takes Rishi to dance. Kiran asks Balwinder why did he come. Balwinder says he came for his work and he asks Kiran to help him. Rishi and Ayush dance on a song while a song plays in the background. Grandma dances with them. Lakshmi and others enjoys their dance. Grandma says the moon has appeared and all the ladies looks at the moon through the mesh and they do the puja. Balwinder asks Kiran to help him. Kiran asks Balwinder seriously and she asks if Balwinder sold his mind. She says if Rishi catches you, then he will kill you. Balwinder asks Kiran to help him. He shares his plan and says this is my wish and love. Kiran says it is risky, but my daughter's name should not come out after this. Ayush sees Kiran talking to someone, but he doesn't see Balwinder. Lakshmi sees Rishi through the mesh and throws the flower petals on him, while the other ladies do the same rituals. Malishka gets upset and she goes. Ayush comes near Kiran and Balwinder hide. Kiran pretends to talk on phone. Balwinder thinks that his wish will be fulfilled today and he gets happy seeing Lakshmi and says do my aarti, you are looking like poison and I am ready to eat you even if you are poison. The dancers sees Balwinder and tell each other that Balwinder told them that he is known to the Oberoi family. Lakshmi asks Rishi to fill her forehead with the cinder. Rishi says I can do this daily and he fills Lakshmi's forehead with the cinder. The other couples also do this and Grandma is thankful to God that Lakshmi has completed the fast. Rishi thanks Lakshmi for completing her fast. Lakshmi says she will get so much in return and says Rishi will break her fast with his hand. Rishi says I can make you eat with my hand daily and Lakshmi says I can do anything for you. Ayush lights the cracker which goes in the sky. Rishi is about to make Lakshmi drink water, But Balwinder lights the smoke bomb and everyone coughs and there was smoke everywhere. Balwinder comes there and kidnaps Lakshmi and take her away from there. After the smoke vanished, they couldn't find Lakshmi and Rishi looked down from the terrace and he sees Gudu's car and he tells Ayush that he will bring Lakshmi back because he knows who is behind this. Grandma worries for Lakshmi and Neelam asks that what has happened suddenly. Rishi comes to the road and he finds that Gudu's car is not there anymore. He thinks that he will search for Lakshmi and he will not accept defeat. He says Lakshmi is fasting and he will make her drink water to break her fast. Balwinder takes Lakshmi to her room. Lakshmi throws the cinder bottle from the window and it falls in the garden and she faints as she struggles with Balwinder and Balwinder says it is good that Lakshmi fainted. A lady tells her husband that she is hungry. Her husband says they have to wait a bit. Rano says that if they stay more hungry, then suicide would happen. She says, I don't know what happens in the Obrey's house always. Neelam comes there and asks everyone to go and have food because it is served. Rano says okay and she is about to go. But Simi says we should wait for a while because the house daughter-in-law is missing and we cannot have food until she is found. Ayush sees the dancers sitting and he thinks that one dancer is missing. The dancers are having food and they think to tell the Obreys about the guy who joined them. Balwinder records a video while Lakshmi is lying unconscious on the bed. He says today he got a chance to break his wife's fast. He says he will do his husband's duty and he tried to make the unconscious Lakshmi drink water by force. The dancers comes to Virendra and others and tell them that the guy who was with them told them that he was hired by them, but they don't know him and now he is missing. Virendra is shocked and he asks that why didn't they say this before. Balwinder tries to make an unconscious Lakshmi drink water and he asks her to make him her husband. Just as Balwinder is about to put the water in Lakshmi's mouth, Rishi comes there and throws the cup away and he beats Balwinder. Ayush comes to everyone and tells them that Rishi called and said that he has found Lakshmi. He tells Grandma that the thing should happen as she said. A flashback is shown. Grandma asks Ayush to lie to everyone that Lakshmi is found so that they can all break their fast and have food, and the flashback ends. Rishi is beating Balwinder and Lakshmi feels drowsy and she lies on the bed. Virendra asks Ayush that where is Lakshmi and Rishi if Lakshmi has been found, and Ayush says they will come soon. Virendra asks if that guy who came here with the dancers has been caught, but Ayush says no and says he is very clever. In the room, someone calls on Lakshmi's phone. Balwinder says to Rishi that he thought to break Lakshmi's fast like a husband and you have come here, so he also beats Rishi back. Rishi says to Balwinder that I am Lakshmi's husband and our relationship is strong. He beat Balwinder and says if he gets a chance to commit one murder, then he will kill Balwinder. Rishi asks Lakshmi if she is fine. Balwinder says he will kill Rishi if he is also permitted to commit one murder. Rishi tells Balwinder that Lakshmi's cinder brought him here at the right time, but Balwinder ate injection on Rishi's shoulder as they were fighting. Lakshmi picks Ayush's call and asks him to come to her room fast. Balwinder tells Lakshmi that Rishi will be unconscious for 5 to 6 hours now because of the injection and Lakshmi will be hungry till then. He says that Lakshmi belongs to him and she will stay as his wife and he will be her husband, and he says that he will take Rishi's life and he can give his life for Lakshmi if there is need. Rishi struggles as the injection takes effect and Balwinder says that he will return and he pushes Lakshmi on the bed and runs away. Rishi comes to Lakshmi and asks her to let him break her fast before he faints. Ayush and Virendra comes there. Ayush asks if they are fine. Rishi asks Ayush to bring food and he tells Balwinder that he doesn't have much time. Virendra asks Rishi that what are you saying? Rishi says he will be unconscious for 5 to 6 hours. Lakshmi refused to break her fast and she asks Rishi not to fall unconscious. Ayush goes to bring the food. Virendra gives Rishi water and Rishi makes Lakshmi drink water and he breaks Lakshmi's fast. He says your fast is broken, my wife, and he asks if she is fine. Lakshmi cries and she hugs Rishi and says she is fine and she asks him to be fine. Ayush brings the food plate. Rishi takes the food and asks Lakshmi to have it. He says you have said that it is a wife's destiny if she keeps fast for her husband, and it is a husband's good destiny to break his wife's fast. Lakshmi cries while having the food and Rishi asks Lakshmi to eat, and he makes her have the food, and he finally faints on Lakshmi's shoulder, and Lakshmi cries. They make Rishi rest on Lakshmi's lap, and Virendra makes Lakshmi have the remaining food, even though Lakshmi refuses to have the food. But Virendra forced her, and Lakshmi agreed. Lakshmi says that she is lucky to get a husband and a father like this, and Neelam says but Rishi is unlucky to have such an inauspicious wife, and everyone is shocked. Neelam blames Lakshmi for Rishi's condition, and she regrets to get Lakshmi married to Rishi. Virendra tells Neelam that Lakshmi is not guilty. Neelam asks, why do you want to save this girl? Because of whom your son is in danger always. Virendra says Lakshmi is Rishi's life, and she has saved him always. Grandma comes there with Karishma, and Ayush says Rishi will regain consciousness in the next 5 to 6 hours. Grandma asks Lakshmi to have the remaining food, and she asks everyone to go out. She asks Lakshmi to eat, else she will be beaten up by her. Ayush says let's go, and they all go out, leaving Rishi and Lakshmi in the room. And Lakshmi hugs Rishi, and a song plays in the background. Grandma asks Virendra and others that what were they doing in Rishi's room. She asks Virendra what he was doing. Ayush says uncle was making Lakshmi have food. Grandma says that she knows that while Virendra was making Lakshmi eat, then Neelam must have been scolding Lakshmi. Karishma says mom. Grandma says yes, I know Neelam very well, and I know what she can do. Neelam tried to talk to Grandma, but Grandma asked Neelam not to bother because her talk will not change anything. Neelam asked that what do Grandma want her to do, and Grandma asked Neelam to accept Lakshmi. Neelam looks on, and Grandma leaves from there with Ayush, and Virendra and Neelam angrily looks at each other. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like, share it as well, and don't forget to check the comment section for the link to the next update once it is available. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.